What these are silicone dehydrated gels in canisters. Now, I used to use the dry packs a long time ago until I bought a bulk quantity of these, and I'm really very happy with them. I was checking my ammo boxes. I do probably every about 6 months, and I found one of them had a bad seal in there. Now, how to tell you need to revitalize these, or I call it recharge basically, is if you take a look right there in the window, you see how it's turned that ugly purple color? That means it's time to revitalize it. Now, a good one has the bright blue color in there, and it's not the brightest in the world. There's some humidity in there because I've been shooting the last couple of days, and it has been deer season. Now, I really like these, and I don't know what brand they are, unfortunately, because like I said, I bought a big bulk quantity of them, but they're real easy to revitalize. Now, you can use your gas stove, but the prices of natural gas these days are just out of control. I'm going to use basically, this is our little pizza oven we use down here at the cabin, since I had the propane tank pulled out a couple of years ago and we went all electric. But all you have to do is you turn it up to 350 degrees. We'll set these in there. And usually it takes about 3 hours to revitalize them. So I set my timer for 3 hours here, and we're going to come back and check them in about 2 hours and see what they look like. I know we're only 2 hours in, but I do want to show you something real quick. Let's take a look in here. If you notice, they've turned a great blue color right there. See how deep blue they've turned? I bet you're thinking to yourself, let's go ahead and pull those out of there. But the reason the manufacturer says leave them in there for 3 hours is the gel beads in the center of the canister have not completely dried yet. So that's the whole reason we're going to keep them in there the total 3 hours. And I'm going to go ahead and let them sit in there, and after that, I'm going to show you what to do next. Well, it's time to remove them. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and turn the oven off, of course. The second thing is, I'm going to put some gloves on. The last time actually the very first time I attempted this, I wasn't thinking and went to grab one of those without my gloves. And 325 degrees is pretty darn hot. Now, just a little heads up, they do put out a little bit of an odor when they are revitalizing themselves, or it's not too bad or whatever, but they are drying out the little silicone beads. No, they didn't do it this time. Okay, next thing, we're just going to let them sit up there. Now, they say let them cool down to your touch. What I like to do is let it cool down so I can actually touch it, and then I'm going to add an extra half hour on there for the simple fact I'm going to be putting this right back into my ammo cans, or my ammo boxes, and I don't want no accidents, if you know what I'm talking about. So there'll probably be, I want to say it's going to probably be about an hour before we can put them back in the ammo boxes. Now, some of you are thinking, why don't I just speed this process up and throw them outside where it's cool out, or throw them in the refrigerator? I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know if it will or not, but there's a possibility it could damage the little silicone beads. So I just don't want to risk it. Plus, I've got plenty of time to wait. So we're going to let them cool down a touch, and back in the ammo boxes they go. And I hope this has been informative, and as always, thanks for watching.